Hello everyone, my name is Stefan, I'm the tech editor of BestProducts.com, and today we're going to chat about back to school tech. So back to school is one of the most popular times to shop for tech products, and we decided to talk about several that we have had a chance to test over the past few weeks and got to like. So we have a laptop, which obviously is made for work, play, productivity, probably one of the most important devices that a student will have in their life. We got a pair of noise cancelling headphones that will help, again, either focus on studying or just enjoy music, gaming, or any other content. And we have a very cool gear backpack with plenty of pockets for all the stuff that you might need. So we have geared those products that they're mostly suitable for college students, I would say, or maybe high school students, so slightly more grown up. Anyway, so we're gonna start with the laptop. We have the recently launched Dell. It's a part of the Inspiron series, Inspiron 7000 to be precise. That one is the 13-inch model that they recently launched, and it's a convertible laptop, so it has a 360-degree display, so it can turn into a tablet, literally, with a tablet mode as well. Runs Windows 10. What's cool about the Dell first is it's all metal, so it has a very nice metal body, sleek, feels great, reasonably compact thanks to its 13-inch display, and the hardware is not too shabby either. So even the entry-level model has a latest generation Intel Core i5 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and 256 gig solid state drive. The SSD is kind of a big deal because, as you probably know, they're much faster than conventional hard drives, so it just makes all the difference. SSD is actually, in my opinion, more important than the processor. You will feel noticeable difference with a fast SSD as opposed to a processor, at least for common computing tasks. So touchscreen functionality obviously is on board, and it runs Windows 10. Speaking of Windows 10, this week Microsoft released a big update for Windows 10, which adds a whole bunch of new features, so it's even more enjoyable to use than before. Another nice thing about it, in addition to the design, the build quality, and the good hardware that it has, is the price. For what it offers, it's pretty reasonable priced at $750. That's the entry-level configuration, and the most expensive one runs to, I think, $1,000. And even the 750 model, it's comparable. If you want to compare it to, say, a MacBook, which is also an excellent laptop by any means of the imagination, that one is considerably more affordable, so it will save you a few $100.
And what's the weight like on that laptop?
So the weight, that one I think is about, it's definitely less than 4 pounds. Off the top of my head, I think it's slightly above 3.
So it's like a light one to carry.
Yes,
stuff, yeah.
very reasonably light, easy to carry. The new Windows 10 update has a very cool feature about notes, so you can use it in tablet mode, even scribble notes with your hand, or just use a stylus with it. Generally, it's a very likable device. The screen is a full HD display, so it's also quite crisp. You know, not to retina levels, but for a 13-inch laptop, I think it hits the sweet spot as far as pixels per inch. You know, and battery life. That's not an important thing. That one will go for about easy, probably 6 hours of usage, which is fairly reasonable. And another thing that I want to point out, even though I don't have it on me, is the charger is very small, because many of those have large chargers and plenty of connectivity ports: HDMI, 2 full USBs, SD card, and one of the new USB Type-Cs, so you can just plug anything into it. Going next, we have the recently launched Bose QC35 noise cancelling headphones. They're part of the Quiet Comfort series. I mean, Bose noise cancelling headphones, I don't think they need much of an introduction. Basically, it's the gold standard for noise cancelling headphones. Bose single-handedly created this category more than 10 years ago. These ones are the latest, and they're just truly amazing.
That's perfect for studying at the library
yes.
or something like that. Yeah.
Design-wise, they look very similar to the previous model, the QC25, but the most important part is that they are wireless. So no wires, you can just wear them. Range is pretty good. You know, battery life is barely believable. Bose claims up to 20 hours on a single charge, which is pretty nuts. I easily get 2 full business days, meaning 9 to 5, 6 from usage before running out of charge. The noise cancelling is handily the best in the business. Sometimes I wear them just to tune out noise. Not even listen to music, just especially when you're doing some kind of any work to help you tune out.
When he gets tired of the people he works with.
Somebody looks like they're about to talk to you.
Yeah.
For example,
Pop those on.
for example, but these literally block out any noise.
Yeah.
And sound quality is typical Bose. By typical Bose, I mean old Bose headphones. That's literally any model that you pick. They're tuned to have a very neutral sound signature. Mm-hmm. That is, there'll be no lows, no bass to just jump into when you play music. This is something typical for headphones that want to hide any sonic deficiencies. These are neutral, which means that you can have it your way, meaning just play with the equalizer settings and tune the sound signature.
And to use the headphones, this is might be a silly question, but do you have to download an app for it, or is it on Bluetooth? Or?
Thank you for asking that question. That was the next thing I was going to chat about. So they do have an app which allows you to manage the connected devices. They can connect to 2 devices, which is another thing that I like. You can connect them to the computer you're working on and your smartphone, and you can listen to something on your computer, then get a call on your smartphone, take that call, step away from the computer, very versatile. Also, super light, very nicely made. This headlining is made from Alcantara. Alcantara is a material which is typically found on premium sports cars, boats, luxury yachts, and that kind of stuff. That's what it's known for, so they feel great. 2 colors to choose from. This is the silver one, which is pretty flashy for a Bose headset, and the other one is all black, so you can choose between stealthy or not so stealthy. In case you run out of battery, there's a standard audio cable that's included as well, so you can continue playing tunes, charging cable as well, and carrying case, as well as an standard airline adapter. Those go for $350. Not exactly the most affordable around, but well worth it by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, if you're looking for noise cancelling headphones, this is it. Everything else is a compromise in some way or another. And finally, because all gear needs lugging around in one way or another, we're going to take a look at that backpack by Incase. So this is the Incase Icon backpack, which is their most popular backpack design. And this particular one is from they literally launched it this week. It's part of their Diamond Wire collection. So once in a while, Incase basically takes a popular product and they take it up market by putting a luxury touch to it. And this is what they did with this backpack. So it's made from a tear-resistant nylon. Literally, if you poke a little hole to it, it closes back. It's actually very,
wow.
It looks freaky when you see it for the first time, but it works pretty well. So tear-resistant nylon and genuine leather. So it's a pretty, part functionality, part luxury. It's pretty sweet.
So how does the freaky part work again?
I mean, literally, if you poke a hole, let's say I don't have a sharp object on me, and it closes.
What?
I mean, if you really want to tear it,
yeah,
you can, but
sure.
The way this material is designed is for regular wear and tear, meaning, you catch something while you're walking real quick or anything, so it's not going to tear it back. It literally will close down. Obviously, if you take a sharp object and deliberately try to damage the bag, you will.
Right, sure.
But as far as regular usage and wear and tear is concerned, this one will hold up pretty well. Same goes for genuine leather. I mean, it's going to develop a nice patina over time. It has It's on the zippers, the hold, and also here on the back. And another thing that I like a lot is, I haven't told to Incase why they did that, but this has a nice texture to it. So when you wear the bag, it actually massages your back, which is pretty cool.
Like deliberately?
I mean,
it's like
yeah. If
part of the design. Wow.
If you want to touch it, it literally.
If you're having a stressful day.
If you're having a stressful day.
Yeah.
Or anything, you just put on your back.
And how do you think that is like with like, will it get sweaty with the massage, or is the material good?
I mean, you know, New York City is pretty hot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, past few days we kind of caught a break, but I haven't gotten really that sweaty. Though obviously, I mean, I think if you wear any backpack in super hot weather, you're probably not gonna be super comfortable. There's no fan built in or anything.
Yet.
But it's a pleasant feeling. It literally massages your back. So the important stuff, obviously, you have a laptop sleeve, which is very nicely padded, so it will protect the laptop. My favorite one is this kind of somewhat secret sleeve where you can sneak a tablet or anything else that you want to hide. That one took me a few days to find.
All right.
Literally. Then you got two more right here where you can put books, camera, or any other essential daily gear that you might have, like a, let's say, backup smartphone. You know, this one is cool for keys, sunglasses, or any other tiny things that you need quickly to access. There's another one right here with little compartments if you want to keep another, like a backup of the backup smartphone, which is what I found right
Never
here.
have too many smartphones.
And finally, these are my two
selfies.
favorites. For someone who lives in New York and travels with the subway every single day, that little pocket has Purell.
All right.
Yeah.
It comes with Purell?
No, Purell
Okay.
is not included, but you can pick your own favorite hand sanitizer and just use it.
Brittany is asking if there are more styles.
So, this particular, the Icon backpack, this is the diamond wire, so it's the most premium one, but you can get the same backpack with just regular nylon with a regular nylon finish, which is also pretty sturdy, and it's available in several colors like red, blue,
Navy blue.
gray.
Cool.
So it is available, and it costs $100 less. So this one goes for $300. The regular one costs $200. And like I mentioned, it's Incase's most popular bag, and also it looks pretty grown up for a backpack. So. You know.
And how is it weight-wise with nothing in it?
Weight-wise, it's reasonably light. I mean, in my opinion, you can always try it before you splurge on it. There's another pocket like that on this side, so you can have backup for your Purell if you really want to, or business cards, or a phone cable.
Perfect.
Who knows what? So speaking of Incase, we at Best Products are giving a whole bunch of Incase gear, including a version of this backpack, a MacBook sleeve, an iPhone case, and a battery pack. So if you're interested in taking a chance, you can head over to the Best Products Facebook page to find out more. On this high note,
Which I was actually going to ask for.
Oh.
We have a sort of an influx of new viewers. If you'd mind doing like a quick recap, just really fast
sure.
of what we.
All right, quick recap. So back to school tech.
Yeah.
3 items. A Dell laptop, Inspiron 7000. This is the 13-inch model. In my opinion, for a laptop, especially the one that you carry a lot on a daily basis, 13-inch is the sweetest screen size and form factor because it's reasonably small, and at the same time, the screen is big enough to keep you productive. That one has a 360-degree screen, so it can easily transform into a tablet.
Cool.
Runs Windows 10, and pretty good hardware for the price. In addition to all metal construction, Intel Core i processors, the latest generation, from 8 gigs of RAM and above, depending on how much you want. Solid state drive is standard, and full HD touchscreen. So pretty sweet for $750 and up. The most expensive one is at $1,000. Then we have the Bose Quiet Comfort 35, the QC35 noise canceling headphones. Those, like I mentioned, the best noise canceling headphones in the business. Good sound, top-notch noise canceling, lightweight, a very nice fit, so anyone will be able to find a good fit. Up to 20 hours of battery life, and just generally excellent on every occasion that you can use them. I'm yet to find something to complain about. I mean, if you want to be nitpicky and if you have a huge audio collection and if you're obsessed about detail, there are better sounding headphones out there.
Sure.
But as far as noise cancelling goes, good luck finding them.
Great.
Anyway, these are pretty good. And finally, the Incase backpack, which is the Icon backpack from the Icon collection. This one is part of is also part of the Diamond Wire lineup. Incase once in a while makes luxury variants of their popular products, and this is it. Tear resistant nylon with diamond pattern, genuine leather, a massaging pattern in the back, and a whole bunch of pockets, compartments, and areas where you can hide stuff.
Awesome.
On this high note, one last time to mention that we're doing a giveaway on Best Products Facebook page. Feel free to visit it if you're interested. And finally, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you very much. Thanks everybody for watching.
All right.
See ya.